sheriff from jail. Jennifer just gave it to me.
No, I didn't get it.
I think it's the same as this. It's the same as this over this.
Oh, okay.
Good afternoon. Board of Supervisors is back in deliberations for the final budget for 08-09. And this is a public hearing that's continued from yesterday, and it'll be conducted under public hearing procedures. First order of business, we do have some speaker cards, so I'd like to go to public comment. And for those in the public wishing to speak to the board, if you do us the courtesy to fill out one of these salmon-colored cards, and as I call your name, please come to the podium, state your name again for the record so it's on tape, and please keep your comments at 3 minutes. And so the first two speakers I have, the first speaker is Richard Winkler, and followed by Ann Montgomery, please.
Well, I'm Dick Winkler, and I'm the president of the Spay-Neuter Assistance Program, and I've come here almost every year for some occasion or another. And I'm here to simply ask you not to reduce the funding for the Ukiah Animal Control Care and Control Facility. And for 3 reasons. On the cost side, any cut in the number of spays and neuters we do will cause you an increased cost for the excess animals you'll have to process. Secondly, we currently, in fees, give the county tens of thousands of dollars in fees, which will go away if that clinic isn't there. And something new that I've never talked about before, we now have Anderson Valley Rescue also funding animal care and control. And they probably more than double the amount of money that is going to the county for fees. So, that's it. Oh, I guess the other aspect, we now have enough money to do some large dogs, including pit bulls, that we never had before.
Thank you, Mr. Winkler. Followed by Ann Montgomery, who is then followed by Kathy Schern. I'm sorry. Okay.
First, I'll speak for myself.
You bet.
I volunteer at the animal shelter, and I spend a lot of time there. We have endless numbers of animals coming in, and a fair number going out, only because of the funding that we have now. If we didn't have that funding, those animals would probably be killed. And people are always saying to me, so does the county kill dogs? And I'm like, well, it's not the Humane Society, you know, it is the county. It's, yeah, the answer to your question is yeah, the county will kill dogs if they bite, if they fight. But what the shelter is trying very hard not to do is kill them for any other than those 2 reasons. You know, which means that we have dogs that are in there for like 9 months, because who wants a big pit bull that they didn't raise from babyhood? You know, nobody wants to adopt my beautiful pit bulls, you know, even the good ones. So anyway, we have dogs that stay in there a long, long time, and if our budget is cut, those dogs will just be killed, and then everybody says, well, the county is horrible for doing that. So you have a lot of, you know, it's your reputations that you need to uphold here. And that's all I want to say. And then my friend Kathy wrote this, because she's much more organized than I am. To the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors, it has come to my attention that budget hearings are on the agenda for today, August 26, 2008. Following our concerns regarding the budget for Mendocino Animal Care and Control. The staff at ACNC does a heroic job with an already limited budget. The shelter has, over the past few years, gained a reputation in the rescue world. This is true. Because of the hard work of staff and volunteers. People have come from all over California, especially from the Bay Area. We get lots of people from Marin and San Francisco, and plus Oregon, and as far away as Boston, to adopt dogs at the Ukiah shelter. Cutting funds to the shelter will undercut the spirit and dedication of staff and volunteers alike, while also eliminating important programs and services. With a further limited budget, ACNC might be forced to revert to the euthanasia practices former times, very limited stay for dogs and cats entering the shelter. And, you know, if you care about your reputations in this area, it really, people are always saying, you know, well, how long does a dog stay in here? You know, are you going to kill it after 6 weeks? I mean, they're always, you know, kind of on my back about that one. Anyway, the job at ACNC is Sisyphean in nature. On any given day, a number of dogs and cats may be adopted, but that number or more will enter the system. The hope for the future lies in education and spay-neuter programs. I, along with many other shelter volunteers, rescue organizations, and people who have adopted dogs and cats from our shelter, ask that the budget for ACNC at least be maintained at the current level. Thank you for your time and consideration. That's Kat. Being polite. So.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak under public comment, please step forward. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Trudy McCraner. I am the president of the Arts Council of Mendocino County, and I'm also the artistic director of the